MegaPodTastic.
Good morning, MegaPodlings. It's Krazy Joe. We are back at Water Tower Cinema in Water Tower Square Shopping Center in Montgomeryville, Pennsylvania. We are about to go and check out the new Pixar film, Onward. It's looking really good. I like the trailers. I'm very excited to see this movie. It has the voices of the two Peters from the MCU, Peter Quill and Peter Parker, Tom Holland and Chris Pratt. And I'm really looking forward to this one. It's also the first Disney film to have a short from The Simpsons. Normally Pixar films have a Pixar short. This time it's a Simpsons short. Maggie Simpson in Playdate with Destiny. This is the second Simpsons theatrical short. The last one was several years ago on an Ice Age movie, and it was quite good, and I'm looking forward to seeing this one too. The Simpsons TV show is not what it once was. It's definitely a show that has outlived its expiration date, but the last theatrical short was good, and I look forward to seeing this because, you know, a little short form film is different than a half-hour show. I think it kind of opens them up to be a little more creative. So we'll check that out, and looking forward to it. Let's go see this movie. Over the years, the name Pixar has become synonymous with quality. The Pixar films are among the best animated films ever made, and they consistently continue to surprise us. And I'd have to say, of all the Pixar movies, there's really only three that I personally don't think are very good. Those three are The Good Dinosaur and Cars 2, which are among many people's list of the worst of Pixar, and Ratatouille, which I am alone on. A lot of people really like that one. I personally hated Ratatouille. But those are really the only three Pixar films that I personally find to be disappointing. They are consistently good. They are consistently great. And we're coming off Toy Story 4, which was nominated for Best Animated Film, deservedly so. I think it's the best of the Toy Story films. It's one of the best Pixar films ever made. So Onward has been met by many critics with kind of a, it's okay, it's not that good. I guess one of the biggest problems is Pixar is now competing against themselves. When you have that much quality out there, you're not just competing against everyone else, you're competing against yourself. I am going to go against the grain with the majority who are saying this is middle of the road Pixar and say this is upper echelon, God, can I say the word? Upper echelon Pixar. This is one of their better films, and all their films are really good, so that's saying a lot, but I really, 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 really liked Onward. I found the idea of this magical fantasy world that has given up magic for science because science is more convenient. I found that to be incredibly creative and incredibly funny. If I have one complaint, it's that maybe we don't see enough of this world. Like, you know, a lot of these shows get turned into weekly TV shows. Like there's a Big Hero 6 show, and there's a Tangled show. Granted, those aren't Pixar. Those are regular Disney studios. But I wouldn't mind seeing a weekly series set in this world because I'd like to see more of this world. I think it's a very, very fun and creative world that they've created for themselves here. Much like the best of Pixar, it's funny. It's very funny. I laughed a lot. But it's also heartwarming and touching, which is something Pixar is really, really known for. Like people always say, if you don't cry during Up, you're just not human or you don't have a soul. And I'll tell you, this one like Up, like Inside Out, like Coco. This one hit me in that emotional spot. You know, I lost my father about, 7 years ago now? And this idea of a magic spell that will bring back Chris Pratt and Tom Holland's father for one day and one day only, I would give anything for a spell like that. I would do anything to get my hands on that spell. To spend one more day with my dad, that's a very, very emotional subject matter for me, and I was touched by this film. I really, really like this. I'm giving a big recommendation to Onward. I don't know why a lot of people are calling it middle-of-the-road Pixar. I don't think that's fair. I think this is excellent Pixar. And, that's just the story. The quality of the animation, beautiful as always. And, let's talk about the short as well. Because Pixar films traditionally have a short attached to them. Usually it's a Pixar short. This time, Disney did something a little bit different. Instead of a Pixar short, they gave us a Simpsons short. Now, the Simpsons are obviously a new acquisition for the Walt Disney Company because they just recently purchased Fox, which is now 20th Century Studios. So the Simpsons are a new addition to the Disney family. And, well, let's be honest, when it comes to the Simpsons TV series, the best days are behind it. The Simpsons has not been a great TV show in many, many years. I always say, watch The Simpsons till season 13, bail out at season 13. Season 13, I think, is where, I think that the last really, really, really good episode of the series, in my estimation, is in season 13. That's where I bail out. But I really like The Simpsons movie, which came out after season 13, and I really liked the last theatrical short we got. This is the second theatrical short featuring The Simpsons. The first was attached to one of the Ice Age movies before the Disney acquisition. When 20th Century Fox was still its own studio, they distributed one Simpsons theatrical short with an Ice Age movie. This is the second one. It's called Playdate with Destiny, and it's really cute. It's funny. It's charming. This is good. I mean, obviously, a lot of people were disappointed there wasn't going to be a Pixar short, but this is definitely quality. I recommend the Simpsons short, Playdate with Destiny. It's better than the series has been in a very, very, very long time. So all in all, you get a great Simpsons short. You get a great movie. This is one of the best things out right now. We've got some good movies in theaters right now. Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey is still playing. It is great. I recommend it. Invisible Man is still out. It is the best movie out right now, I think. But Onward gives it a run for its money. Onward is excellent. It's worth your time. I can't give it a big enough high five. Go see Onward and keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander Adamas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now we're having fun. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now the song is done.